Hi, I'm Jimmy, and this is episode 3 of my Hitman Freelancer Let's Play. This is a little further on. I've been grinding for a while, so I've gained some mastery, and I've been collecting weapons. My place off for Freelancer is to sort of just focus on collecting money and using it to buy guns and trying to make it out of the mission alive. Not even always completing the missions. Like if I get a really nice gun in a level and I don't have any like mercers, like I don't have any money, like I basically spent it all on weapons, and the mission looks difficult, or it's it's a tough showdown. Sometimes I will just leave the mission early, just to try and just so I can keep the weapon, because you keep the weapons even if you fail. You lose half your money. So here, my strategy and all my other strategy is I don't take weapons with me. My goal here is to collect guns. So yeah, I'm showing off a bit of the safe house, but basically I'm just showing you the things I'm collecting for the mission. I've collected, a banana. I've got a micro taser. I've got a rusty nail, which is a one-time lockpick. I've got my assassin's pistol. It's the one weapon I take with me because anytime I lose it, I just play till the next showdown and I can get it off an assassin.
Safe journey.
So there, I'm heading to New York, and the reason why I like to go to New York is because in Freelancer you can rob the bank, and
Welcome to New York.
unlike in the normal game, there's actually a reason to rob the bank. You get mercers for opening the vault and collecting the data core, and there's some mercers in the bank that you can collect. I'm also editing like dead moments where I'm not doing anything, so it's going to play a little faster than my normal Let's Play. But here, this is a trick to get a pretty good disguise. It's actually not the best, and it's slow, so it's definitely not something you want to do if you have a timed objective. Like, this whole process takes like almost 2 minutes. And the disguise isn't even the best. I found a better route to do New York since doing this, but I think I had to wait for a moment there, just to wait until the coast was clear and I could drag the body. But yeah, if you open that locked door, knock out this candidate, you can go through a job interview. And then you get permission to go through most of the level. The only places that are off limits in this disguise are the vault and the office upstairs, the CEO's office. But now you get to hear this absolutely unhinged job interview from Agent 47.
Good to meet you. I'm Kevin, and this is Melissa. We're both with HR, and we will be guiding you through this last test.
It's important to stress that there's no pass or fail here. It's merely a standard personality test meant to gauge how you'll fit into our corporate culture.
All right,
If you're ready, let's kick this off, okay?
I'm ready.
Okay, so this is a very simple test. All you do is pick a card and tell us what you see there. Now, it's important to point out that there are no right or wrong answers here. It's just to give us a better impression of who you are on a psychological level. Does that make sense?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right, Mr. Thomas, let's proceed then. If you will, please pick the card that most conjures up the word opportunity.
This one.
All right, now look at it closely. Take a few moments, then tell me, do you see an animal or an object?
Animal.
I see. What kind of animal?
A bird. An eagle, perhaps.
An eagle. Very interesting. A forceful animal. Anything else?
It's feeding on something.
Feeding. On what?
A carcass. The scene is reflected in a pool of blood flowing from the body. It's a vulture feeding on someone else's kill.
That's very graphic, Mr. Thomas.
Yes, brutal even.
Right.
Very interesting observation, Mr. Thomas. Not what we expected, but that's perfectly fine. Let's take the next one, shall we? Pick any of the remaining cards that make you think of execution, please.
I'll pick this one.
Good choice. Tell me, what is the first thing you see here? Just the very first thing that comes to mind.
I see a figure in a large coat. Perspective skewed, as if I'm looking at him from the ground. He's got something in his hands.
Go on.
He's armed. Dual firearms. Large caliber pistols.
I see. What else do you see?
He's just finished a job. Perfectly executed.
And who is this man?
It's me.
Very Very interesting, Mr. Thomas.
Well, that's a very creative interpretation, Mr. Thomas. I think we've just got time for the last card. Please proceed. This last card should hopefully make you think of prosperity.
Okay.
Oh, very good. This is an interesting one. What do you see here? Take in the whole image, please, and in as much detail as possible, tell me what this reminds you of.
Wealth.
Can you elaborate on that?
I see a big pile of money earned performing questionable actions.
And how do you feel about that? Bending the rules of the game.
It's what I do.
Very good, Mr. Thomas.
Well, I have to say, that was very impressive, Mr. Thomas. With your cutthroat approach and killer instinct, I think you'll fit right in with Milton Fitzpatrick. Wouldn't you say so, Melissa?
I couldn't agree more, Kevin. Mr. Thomas, allow me to congratulate you on your new position as an investment banker here at Milton Fitzpatrick.
Thank you. When do I start?
Well, aren't you an eager beaver? Well, we expect you to come in tomorrow at 8.
Welcome on board, Mr. Thomas.
You know what? If you want, feel free to have a look around the bank. You've got clearance all the way to the top. Get to know the place. Just don't go into the CEO's office. We don't want to lose you on your first day.
Thank you.
I'm sure you can see yourself out, Mr. Thomas. Have a nice day.
So yeah, I went through all that just to get a disguise that gives me better access. It's a hilarious bit of dialogue, though. More of the great Hitman writing that I talked about. I mean, he straight up at one point tells them he's an assassin for hire. Like, literally could not be more on the nose about who he is and what he's doing.
Like giving that bit. Woman.
Actually, in fact, there's a crowbar in that room. That's something I learned after this playthrough, which is handy to know. Or actually, no, I think I'm going to go back there. I'm remembering now I do go back there. Got a rusty crowbar here. Or no, I don't. Never mind. I'm thinking of another playthrough. I've been through New York a lot of times.
Hey, wait a minute.
So here, I lure the janitor over because he has a key that's very useful, can open a lot of the locks I need. I basically, right now, I'm not even worrying about my targets. I am just trying to rob the bank. And I'm trying to focus on, I have an optional objective to get Silent Assassin with no firearms. So, I brought a pistol with me in case of emergencies, but I'm trying to do this without shooting anyone and still getting Silent Assassin. I just want to say that in Freelancer mode, getting Silent Assassin is very difficult, just because there's no saving and there's no retrying. So I take Silent Assassin objectives from time to time, but I usually don't complete them. They're very hard to get.
Besides, I think you want enough money to buy whatever you want.
Come on. Suggestion.
So I'm just looking in these crates to just sort of pick up items. Or if you can, in one of those crates, if you see an item that has like a rarity, that's something you can bring back to your safe house. So if you don't sure what you want to pick, generally you want to try and go for those, because those are something that you can keep and use later. Whereas most of the other stuff, unless you're going to use it this mission, like it's a waste. You might as well not even pick it up because you don't get to keep it. I'm using this trick to distract a security guard, to get his outfit. Want to make sure I don't have the screwdriver out. I don't want to accidentally stab him in the back when I'm trying to get his disguise. So here I fast forward a bit just to skip some of the waiting. And yeah, I'm going to... Oh, I was trying to close the door and climb back into the crate by accident. Door closes on its own. And I managed to choke him out. And I take the advanced security guard disguise. So now we are in position to rob the bank. Well, almost. We got a key card. We can get in. We can get in there. There's one more step. Well, a few more steps. But there's one more thing we need to do before the vault is basically unguarded. So here I can use the janitor's key to open this cabinet, and that has chloroform. I can use that to poison the air conditioning, and that will let me knock out all of the guards in the room. And because it's a poisoning, even if their bodies are found, it doesn't spoil my Silent Assassin. And this will also give me access to the camera, so I don't have to try shooting out the cameras. That's one of the tricky things with Silent Assassin No Firearms. It seems easy. It's like, okay, just don't kill the target with a gun. But firearms are very useful for destroying cameras and taking out the evidence box. So, here. And see, right away, this is just bad timing. Or no, never mind, that's not... There's an NPC coming by who is going to find these bodies in a moment. And that doesn't ruin my Silent Assassin, but it does mess up my plans because he's going to alert the guards and wake people up. So here I grab the syringe. I knew about that NPC, the one who they added one in an NPC in Freelancer who wanders through this area. For some reason, I didn't think he would see up here. I feel like maybe I tried it once and got away with it, and since then I've gotten cocky. But yeah, in a few moments he's going to notice the bodies, and I'm going to have to improvise. Yeah, there, see, body found. The NPC just noticed that everyone in this room is knocked out, and they're going to panic. I assumed he was going to start waking up bodies, but he actually doesn't, or waking up the guards who are unconscious, but he actually doesn't do that. And once I realized that, I wish I'd noticed, I could have knocked him out and contained the situation. He actually is going to go run over to the guards over in this room, and I totally could have, from behind, thrown a hammer or something and knocked him out, or the rusted crowbar. And,
Hey, you.
but
You're armed, right?
yeah, I didn't do that, so now he's going to
Looks like someone had
alert these guards, and they're going to wake up all their friends in the other room, and all the hard work I did, knocking everyone out, has gone to waste. I don't have another chloroform flask, so I'm going to have to improvise from here. But as I said previously, that's sort of the fun of Freelancer is, you know, making mistakes and getting stuck in situations and having to improvise. So here, I cut ahead. I was waiting for things to calm down, but that guard, he seems to be in a loop where he's sort of constantly searching. Like, he searches, he looks at the thing, he turns around, he gets confused, and then he turns around again. He's kind of glitched, so he doesn't ever stop searching. And when he's searching like that, like, I don't know if he's going to spot me or notice me, so I decided I need to start knocking out guards. So first I try to lure him. I think I can, you know, I'm thinking to myself, oh, I can lure him over just with a noise distraction. But that was too far away. No one reacts to that sound. So I'm going to try again. Go aim for somewhere closer.
Okay.
And that first guard, he's still in the same loop, so it distracts these guards, which is not what I wanted.
Understood.
So I had to wait until he is done investigating and gone back, and I think I'm going to try it again.
Negative. We're good.
Yeah, I got it.
There, I distract him again.
That was weird. You, take a look.
10-4.
I wait. Not getting subdue prompt, so I don't do anything. I wait until I have the subdue prompt. There. And even though I had the prompt, I got a punch glitch. I literally saw the subdue prompt on the screen, thought I would be safe to choke him out, but I was not. So now, well, now Silent Assassin is out the window, so I've been spotted by someone who isn't my target. So now, firearms are an option again, because I'm no longer trying to get the Silent Assassin No Firearms payout.
Oh my God! Anyone copy? Come in. Anybody there? Come in.
This is the other fun thing about Freelancer, is you don't...
Man, got nothing. Stand by.
You're not worried about being sneaky, you're just worried about getting the job done.
Hey.
And there, took both of them out. And the situation is contained. There's only one loose end that we need to worry about. And that's the annoying busybody who wanders around the vault and pries into other people's business when he really shouldn't. Oh, I decided to take out that guard just so I don't have to worry about him being woken up later and having to deal with him. There's no penalty for killing guards, so in Freelancer. So I usually, if I've knocked a guard out, I will kill them if I have the opportunity. And here I kill this NPC. There is a target, or there is a penalty for taking him out because he's a civilian, but he's annoyed me, and I don't want to have to deal with him, so I decide to finish the job. But now, the way is clear. We can open the vault and rob the bank. So yeah, disable the security, and now you get some mercers for extracting that data core. Yeah. The amount's randomized, but it's usually, in my experience, it's between 7,000 and 10,000. So, yeah, here I started with 4,000. I'm just under 11,000, so I guess a little less than 7,000 this time. So now the only objectives I have are getting a fiber wire kill and killing 3 guards with a submachine gun. I'm not going to worry about the latter because I didn't bring a submachine gun with me, and they have some on the level, but they're loud, so it's a bit of a pain to use those to take out guards. It's hard to do that without getting noticed. Maybe if I'd left more unconscious guards earlier, I could use the SMG to take them out.
Away. I'm hot and you are not.
Of course, if they were still unconscious, I probably would still be going for Silent Assassin, which is the bigger payout, in which case I wouldn't want to be killing guards. So here, one of my targets is going to be in this room alone, so I knock out these 2 people. Well, not alone. They're going to be in this room with just these 2 NPCs, so I knock them out. And this is a little later, I'm just sort of waiting for that NPC to come back along her route. And now she's coming back.
Thanks for keeping everything safe.
I consider just garroting her here, but this is very risky. The security guard, depending on when he turns his head, he could easily spot that, so. Decide to just wait and stick with the original plan. Wait until she's in that room with the people I knocked out earlier. Yeah, I think this NPC might be one of the ones they added for Freelancer. A lot of the NPCs they added are actually targets, and they're actually usually pretty easy to take out. They usually like add NPCs who will patrol in areas that are not as populated. That includes the new NPC that walks by the vault. He's actually a target sometimes.
Excellent work, 47. You've spread fear.
Oh, that's one of the tricks to know, is if you have a fiber wire kill objective, the stethoscope from your safe house can be used as a fiber wire, and that's free. It takes up 2 slots, but it's you don't have to buy the fiber wire that the merchants sell. You can just use that for that objective. So that makes it an objective that you can complete from the very beginning of the game. Which early on, when you don't have a lot of tools and you don't have a lot of weapons. Oh, that was silly. I was trying to lure my target into this room, but the target was going to go in this room anyway, and now I just woke up the security guard and basically spoiled my opportunity to take her out quietly.
Hello?
Yeah, and there's another NPC coming over, so just bad timing all around. If I'd just been patient, probably could have taken her out. Would have had an opportunity, I think, before that NPC walked over. So now I'm waiting for the guard to settle down and resume his nap.
You don't have to love it. Yeah, I guess you're right.
Here I'm realizing I'm going to have another opportunity to take her out without anyone seeing. Up on the stairs here, so I head over towards the stairs. I just need to make sure that no one is coming down the stairs at the wrong moment. But yeah, this landing here, unless there's someone on the stairs, no one can see you here. So this is a great opportunity.
Syndicate member eliminated. Well done, 47.
So now I've just got one last target that I need to take out, and then I can leave the mission with my money. As it happens, the target is about to step into this isolation booth, and I think, oh, this is a great opportunity. I'll just come in here, I can darken the windows, but I wasn't expecting this to be considered a trespassing zone, especially since I'm in, like, a top-level security disguise. I mean, it makes sense. This is a privacy room, but I'm not used to this being a trespassing zone, so. Anyway, I realize I'm caught, I realize I'm in trouble, I decided to just take the chance
Will surely be a blow to the city.
and shoot my target
You should get back to the safe house. I'll contact you later.
and make a run for it. And get spotted on my one last time on my way out, but it's too late. I'm going to leave the mission. And that's it. Rob the bank and finish the job. Ignore the security guard running after me. So yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.